African broadcaster, bringing you content that uplifts, inspires, and changes lives every single day. From youth to professionals, to families and undeserved communities. Our programming speaks to every heart, every home. And for brands with visions, we are the platform that puts your message where it matters the most. We are more than just a channel. We are a movement of faith, of purpose, of impact. Partner with Cbc TV and let your brand stand for something greater. Purpose, integrity, lasting impact. Cbc TV. Inspiring transformation every day.
Shughuli ya mshimbe kusanga paleji kwa bana ngofirepwa nangu ya chankwila ko mwena satu waisanga pofie filayo fena mwalinda esingi amelelesha mchipino mwelesha mbona fefyo mwanda ya fipita filaisa filaisa Minishira vigesa na vyo awe vigesa Batunda wala ya Tamuna yo ufi Wena wala ya Tamuna yo ufi Awe vigesa na vyo Awe vigesa Banifi vya isa Antila kwenu Yesu banifi ne mwana Antila kwenu Samwali na ile ukasungilo rukwa alwamoyo abasonesi n'abamusobola kale efona nesakita balamulyamwe batikire mwiti esana tupala kale
Christ Life is more than a school. It's a nurturing community. Our qualified teachers use innovative methods that keep the minds and hearts of our students engaged. Our cafeteria isn't just a place to eat. It's a hub of nourishment and community. Our sports activities are always filled with fun and creativity that promote teamwork and confidence in every child. With access to the latest educational software, learners are prepared for the digital age with confidence and creativity, empowering students with skills in and out of the classroom. Swimming is a life skill that is cardinal for survival. Our ballet programs teaches more than just dance. It installs grace, discipline, and expression. The heart of knowledge builds in our school library with a wide collection of fiction, non-fiction, reference material, and digital resources. Our school offers exciting and safe playground facilities for both ECE and primary students. Safety is our top priority, and our drivers are carefully selected for their professionalism and commitment to the well-being of our students. At Christ Life School, we believe education is not just about passing exams. It's about preparation. So, if you are looking for a school that feels like home, where your child will be known, loved, and challenged to reach their highest potential, then Christ Life School is the place.
You are watching Cbc TV, and it's the main news at this particular time. With me, Martin Lutuna. Let's look at the headlines. Ministry of Finance warns public against fake money schemes. Sino-Metals cleanup underway. Vice President inspects Kapalala market after devastating fire. National Olympic Council of Zambia to host Athletes Commission Forum in Lusaka. Zambia Under-17 defend COSAFA title. The news in detail. Minister of Energy Honorable Makozo Chikote has urged all stakeholders to work together in solving challenges facing the energy sector. Speaking at the 2025 Energy Forum for Africa conference, Mr. Chikote said collaboration is key to ensuring reliable and sustainable power supply for the continent. The forum has brought together experts, investors, and policymakers to explore solutions for Africa's growing energy demands. More in this report.
Mr. President, this matter will also use on the strong foundation laid by the Energy Forum for Africa last year, 2024, which brought together leading industry players, innovators, policymakers, and political parties. As we deliberate over the coming days, we will reaffirm our shared commitment to ensure that Africa's abundant energy resources translate into tangible opportunities for our people. This is very important for us. All Australians seated here, all the players, this is where our focus should be.
The Republican Vice President Mutalena Lumango is currently inspecting the damage at Kapalala Market in Masala Township, Ndola, after a fire swept through the area last weekend. The fire, which broke out near the Kairos section around midnight, destroyed grain depots and stores, reducing large stocks of maize, beans, groundnuts, and other produce to ashes. One person died in the inferno, and property worth thousands of kwacha was destroyed. This is the third time Kapalala market has been gutted by fire, raising concerns about safety measures and the need for urgent action to prevent future occurrences. Copperbelt Minister Elisha Matambo, who visited the scene, described the tragedy as a major setback for the affected traders. He assured the traders of government support and directed law enforcement agencies to swiftly establish the circumstances behind the repeated fires. The government has promised to provide assistance to the victims, with a team of officials expected to assess the damage and determine the best way to support those affected. The cause of the fire is still under investigations. As the inspection continues, residents and traders are eager to see the government's response and the measures that will be put in place to prevent such incidents in the future. The fate of the market and its traders hang in the balance, and many are watching with anticipation. More in this report. Health Permanent Secretary for Technical Services, Dr. Kennedy Lishimpi, has called on healthcare providers to go smart and embrace technology for quality improvement. Opening the 2025 National Quality Improvement Conference in Lusaka, Dr. Lishimpi urged facilities to introduce electronic medical registries, saying this will speed up service delivery and cut costs on paper records. He added that Zambia must learn from countries already using digital system in medicine. Meanwhile, National Health Research Authority Director General Professor Victor Chibwe stressed that investing in research will not only advance healthcare but also boost economic growth. More in this report. Metro Gold Limited and Zesco Limited have entered into an agreement for the sale and purchase of electrical energy generated from a 200 megawatt solar PV plant. The total project cost is estimated at $240 million US. Metro Gold Director Elias Mulenga said the plant will be constructed in Luansha District, Copperbelt Province. Mr. Mulenga explained that Metro Gold, registered under the Companies Act of Zambia, will supply all generated electrical energy to Zesco, which is also a Zambian registered entity. He said all the necessary statutory obligations have been achieved. Mulenga noted that both parties have agreed on procedures for groundbreaking, commissioning, and assessing the capacity of the solar PV plant. Mulenga highlighted that the project is anticipated to generate approximately 500 jobs during construction and 200 permanent jobs during operations, thereby boosting local economic development in Luansha and beyond. More in this report.
I am pleased to announce that Metro Gold Zambia Limited has signed a $240 million United States dollars power purchase agreement with Zesco for a 200 megawatt PV plant in Luansha. This project will create about 500 direct jobs during construction and 200 more jobs which are permanent jobs to local people. We would like to thank the President Hakainde Hichilema for creating a supportive environment for renewable energy investments in the country. Metro Gold Zambia Limited has secured all the necessary licenses and is finalizing, connecting, and wheeling agreements with has secured all the necessary licenses and is finalizing, connecting, and within agreements with the relevant authorities.
Government leaders have inspected cleanup works at Sinometal's site on the Copperbelt following a recent pollution incident. Acting Minister of Green Economy and Environment Collins Nzovu, Permanent Secretary Dr. Dauti Chibamba, and ZEMA Acting Director General Karen Banda Etondo visited the affected areas. Sinometals is carrying out immediate measures to stabilize the environment and protect nearby communities. Authorities say a full rehabilitation plan will follow findings from an upcoming environmental assessment. Teams will continue monitoring to ensure the ecosystem is restored safely. More in this report.
What we are doing here now is to reclaim, to sweep. We need to collect this material which is sitting here and take it back to the dumping ground. Yes, because it's not good for the environment. So this is our first step on the cleanup. Yes, it's the physical restoration of the tailings that are sitting here, those that are visible, which we are able to see with our eyes. So like you can see, we are using moving equipment. We are reclaiming them with excavators and planting loaders, loading them into tipper trucks and returning them back to the processing plant where we are storing them on the ship. So basically this is what we are. The issues there, the issues there. So we follow up with that. You can just tell us a bit.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Minister. I think from the Zuma. Yes, maybe. Yes, so I was saying that from the Zuma perspective, I think just to confirm that the works that are going on have been happening under our supervision. We have been closely monitoring the works that are happening and ensuring that everything is done in accordance with what we had guided in the environmental restoration order, but also that they adhere to the safety standards to ensure that there is no further spread of the pollution, but also that the community is also protected. You notice that, like it has been explained, the cleanup works have started. And these works are really basically meant to ensure that the visible pollution is cleaned. And under the Environmental Management Act, the Act does provide for the precautionary principle. And this principle requires that before we ascertain the extent of the pollution, certain interventions must be put in place that are taking place. Thank you.
From our naked eyes, we cannot see that there is pollution here. It's only through the expertise of ZEMA, WEMA, and other organs who are affiliated to do this kind of work can do well. I'm thinking Sinometals on behalf of the community that we should continue checking up these soils, because farming season is just around the corner. These people might want to farm. It is according to the findings of ZEMA, which will guide these people on the best practices of this polluted land.
Okay, so thank you very much. For me, I'm sure
The Ministry of Finance and National Planning has issued a strong warning to the public against participating or sharing fraudulent money-making schemes circulating on social media. These fast pyramid or magic money schemes are illegal, malicious, and have no endorsement from the ministry or any government body. The ministry emphasized that all legitimate empowerment programs are part of the national budget, and any circulating videos or messages are likely fake or artificial intelligence generated. Members of the public are cautioned that involvement in these schemes could lead to financial loss, arrest, and prosecution under Zambian law. Perpetrators of these criminal activities are warned that they will face severe punishment, including long-term imprisonment and seizure of any proceeds from their crimes. The ministry urges citizens to report any suspicious schemes to law enforcement immediately. Fraudulent impersonation and circulation of false information are criminal offenses, and offenders will be brought to justice without compromise. More in this report. On that note, we take a set of commercials and I'll be back on the other side. Stay tuned.
Hey, CBC Television presents
Battle of the Choirs.
Are you a singing group, choir praise team, musician or other? This is your battle to showcase your talent.
Register yourself now by sending us a short video clip of yourself or group via WhatsApp number 0968 261196. You may also come in person to our offices located on plot number 4 Zambezi Drive, Meanwood, Ibex Hill, Lusaka.
This is your time to shine. Don't delay to battle it out in
Battle of the Choirs.
Battle of the Choirs. See you there.
Shima rice, which is your favorite?
Zaka kupezani. Odo muona mwanga machinja mazo mairo mzabwe.
Zalibile mocheni chenu. Shamae.
Okay, we want to know the other side of your life, before your ministry, before your background and everything. Ready for that?
Thank you for staying with us. We continue with the news. The Ministry of Infrastructure and Road Development Agency, RDA, have officially flagged off the tarring of the Katunda Lukulu Watopa Mumbeji Road in Mangango, Western Province. This significant development project aims to improve the region's infrastructure, enhancing connectivity and facilitating economic growth. The ceremony held at Mangango Secondary School marks the beginning of a new era in road development for the area. The project is expected to benefit local communities, businesses and travelers by providing a smoother and more efficient transportation network. Government officials, including representatives from the Ministry of Infrastructure, Housing and Urban Development and the Road Development Agency, were present to witness the flagging off ceremony. As the project progresses, residents of Western Province can look forward to improved road conditions, increased economic opportunities, and enhanced access to essential services. More in this report.
Your Grace, the Catholic Bishop for Mongo Diocese, Evans Chiemba, OMI, RDA Board Chairperson, Engineer Eugene Hazele, and all board members from the RDA present, NRFA Board Chairman, Mr. Noah Nkoma, NCC Board Chairman, Engineer Ngenda Stumbeko, the Acting RDA CEO.
It is of great pride, Honorable Minister, and deep gratitude that I stand before you to be part of the groundbreaking for the upgrading to UN standards of the Katunda to Lukulu to Watopa to Mumbeji Road. This is no doubt a transformative infrastructural development that will unlock the vast potential of Western Province and beyond. Honorable Minister, as RDA, we accept the challenge and we thank your government for realizing this promise to the people. Our commitment, Honorable Minister, is to deliver a road of good quality. And on top of that, Honorable Minister, we do acknowledge the fact that we are going to be working within a community. Therefore, our project has got components for supporting the community by way of social impact mitigation. We are aware that the asset needs to be constructed safely, Honorable Minister. Safety is a priority both at construction and upon completion of the construction of the road.
All of you from all the world, you are most welcome to Mangango. Thank you so much, our guest of honor.
A critical meeting was held at the constituency office in Kafue Ward, where Area Member of Parliament, Honorable Miriam Chonya, engaged the officials from the Lusaka Water and Sanitation Company. This follows the severe water crisis that has plagued the district for the past 5 days. Honorable Chonya, joined by key local leaders, including Area Councillor Edwin Shabu Sale, Kasenje Ward Councillor David Sampa, and Modesta Nyambe, representing Shabu Sale Ward, are working to find solutions to the water shortage affecting residents. The water crisis in Kafue is likely linked to broader challenges faced by the Lusaka Water and Sanitation Company, including power outages that impact water pumping capabilities. Similar issues have been reported in other areas where increased demand during the dry season coupled with infrastructure limitations has led to intermittent water supply. Residents in affected areas are struggling to access clean water, highlighting the need for urgent action. The meeting between Honorable Chonya and the Lusaka water officials aims to identify practical solutions and ensure that the water needs of the community are met. The development comes as water scarcity remains a pressing issue in many parts of the region, with calls for improved infrastructure and management practices to address the root cause of these challenges. More in this report. Police in Chipangali district are pursuing a 26-year-old man accused of defiling 2 girls aged 3 and 5 at Chanje Trading Center. Authorities say the suspect lured the children to a nearby well on Sunday, where he allegedly assaulted them before threatening to kill them if they revealed the ordeal. The abuse came to light on Monday when the mother of one of the victims noticed her child resisting a bath and later discovered unusual discharge. The young girl then disclosed that both she and her friend had been defiled. Eastern Province Police Commanding Officer Robertson Mwemba has confirmed the matter, stating that both children are receiving medical treatment for injuries sustained. The suspect remains on the run and police have launched a manhunt. On that note, we take another break, and on the other side, you join me for sports and international news. Stay tuned.
In a world filled with noise, CBC is a voice of hope, truth, and transformation. We are a dynamic, purpose-driven broadcaster bringing you content that uplifts, inspires, and changes lives every single day. From youth to professionals, to families and undeserved communities. Our programming speaks to every heart, every home. And for brands with visions, we are the platform that puts your message where it matters the most. We are more than just a channel. We are a movement of faith, of purpose, of impact. Partner with Cbc TV and let your brand stand for something greater. Purpose, integrity, lasting impact. Cbc TV, inspiring transformation every day.
The National Olympic Committee of Zambia will host the Athletes Commission Forum from the 12th to the 13th of September at Nika Hotel in Kabulonga. The two-day event is designed to strengthen good governance within sports federations by ensuring athletes actively participate in key decision-making processes. Running from 8 hours to 16:30 hours on both days, the forum will feature several activities and discussions focused on athlete representation, leadership, and accountability in sport. Athletes nominated by their respective national sports federations are being urged to attend, with the National Olympic Corporation Committee Zambia describing the gathering as a crucial step in empowering athletes and shaping the future of Zambian sport. More in this report. Zambia's under-17 national football team is set to open its COSAFA title defense this Friday against South Africa at Ingoni Stadium in Norton. Delegation leader Chikonde Mbalazi says the young stars are not only aiming for Africa Cup of Nations qualification, but are also determined to retain the COSAFA crown. Coach Chris Kaunda leads the squad, assisted by Lamek Banda, Francis Kombe, Clive Achilensa, and Martin Mwamba, as they prepare for a competitive tournament. The 2025 COSAFA competition doubles a qualifying event for the AFCON Under-17 Championship, giving the tournament added significance for Zambia's hopes on the continental stage. More in this report.
Firstly, it's a word from the president. He said sorry. He was scheduled to meet you and see you off. You know that he was in Ndola. So for him to transit my issues Kundola and come here, come into Lusaka to see us, another assignment. So he says he's with you and most likely he may come through as the tournament progresses. He's wishing you well and expecting the very best, and that the association will give you all the support that you need. Are you together? Let us not forget that we are champions, defending champions. I love the group. I'll tell you why. Maybe the coaches will tell you why. Huh? When you're in such a group, you move from there, you easily win a tournament. Okay? But the first game is almost like a final. You're coming from the national team not doing so fine. They tried, it couldn't work out. Zambians have mixed feelings, isn't it? So a group that will bring back the smiles back to our soccer fans is you.
That note brings us to the end of the news, but before we go, a look at the headlines. Ministry warns public against fake money schemes. Sinometals cleanup underway. Vice President inspects Kapalala market after devastating fire. NOCZ to host Athletes Commission Forum in Lusaka. Zambia Under-17 defend COSAFA title. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. God bless you. Keep watching CBC TV. Bye-bye.
unaona hiyo even nkondo amene tifunika liwonse akhala open.
As far as relationship is concerned, you are saying the two of us are responsible.
People can be married, but topic ya ndalama na kugala kwa yetu men talk. Notisho kwamba kutenga chintu sonde ichi chifunika umu ichi ai ichi ai.
Why should a man be involved in the home budgeting? Welcome once again. I am your host, Pishon Musampwa.